Both have complaints about the way the campaign advertising and rhetoric has gone. You both have accusations. Do either of you have solutions?
There's a financial, I'm sorry, is it my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Okay. There's a financial campaign financial reform bill up there right now that talks about ensuring that those people who want to participate in campaigns with ads and other things have to say who they are. They have to say who represents that cagey little name at the bottom. Who is actually spending the money? We as candidates follow the most highly regulated oversight in terms of our contributions.
Let me ask more particularly, would you support a federal law to give the candidate the right to silence groups that come alongside and start pummeling his opponent?
No, I think it's important that what we do is ensure that those who want to participate in the process and those who want to speak to the voters, you tell them exactly who you are, and that's not a problem as the press. But for people to come in here and to be able to run ads and to do things without saying to the people of Arkansas, this is who we are, this is who funds what we are doing. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair to the voters. As I said, I come under tremendous scrutiny from all different regulations in terms of contributions that are given to me. They are highly scrutinized, highly regulated. Anything I do on the TV, in the mail, anywhere else, I have to put my name in front of it. I have to say that I have authorized this ad and this is where the money has come from to pay for these ads. Those others don't, and I don't think that's fair to the voter. It makes it messy for us and certainly unpleasant, but it's not fair to the voters to know who is trying to coerce their attention and their ideas using a tremendous amount of misinformation in calculating how they're going to put that out. I just think transparency and accountability to the voters is a critical part of what has to change in elections.
Lieutenant Governor?
Oh, I absolutely want openness. And in fact, there's already been an ad run against me by a group called Arkansans for Common Sense, and we can't find out who they are and who's paying for the ads. And they make a charge that was so outrageous that in fact Franklin Roosevelt's grandson, Jim Roosevelt, who worked with me at Social Security, came out and said it's a flat-out lie. And Senator Lincoln is right. When she or my campaign put out material that's paid for by our campaign, we have to put our name on it. This is what Senator Lincoln has put her name on. And it's not the only one. Now, Senator, you're not going to find a mail piece from my campaign that attacks you personally. It has not come out from my campaign. And I would ask you to cease this. I think it's beneath the dignity of a United States Senator.
Governor asked for solutions. Do you have any?
We pulled down the Halter and Blanche website. She just indicated that, in fact, somebody Twittered off that. I'll get that stopped immediately. And I'll ask that Senator Lincoln similarly do that. Now, on campaign finance bill, I'm opposed to what the Supreme Court decided in Citizens United. I think that's going in the wrong direction. We might wind up seeing more of this behavior, not less. And I agree with what Senator Lincoln said about identification of who's paying for the ads. In fact, as a result of the Citizens United decision, I think if a company, in fact, goes out and makes a political communication, the CEO of that company or other officers of the company ought to have to sign off on it and ought to have to identify themselves personally as being responsible for it.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Senator Lincoln?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to note that, some of these groups try to do what I guess they should, and I don't know all their names, but I did notice that one of the groups actually did register with the Secretary of State's office, and that was a lot of the complication because the others did not. They're not mandated to do that, but I think that they actually took the responsible way of doing that and signing up. In terms of ads, it's important. I have a record, and I'm proud of my record for Arkansas. I ran the first time I ran because I believed in making a difference for Arkansans. And I've got a record that I stand by, and I'm proud of it, and I answer to you all every time I cast a vote, the press particularly. The point is Bill doesn't have that kind of a record, but he does have a record, and it's important for people to know about that record. He used it on his ad when he ran for lieutenant governor, that he was proud of the companies, these big financial companies that he's made a tremendous amount of money from, that he ran. And he made decisions to run those companies. One of those companies, several of those companies, actually outsourced jobs to India. One of those companies actually defrauded some of their customers as a pharmaceutical company.
Thank you, Senator.
I think it's
Lieutenant Governor,
important
could you
for
take a,
people to
Lieutenant
know.
Governor, could you take a minute?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I have a record as Lieutenant Governor. I'm proud of that record. And Senator Lincoln is correct that I have served on the boards of 5 technology companies. Now, Senator, none of them are financial companies. These companies are involved in the creation of cancer-fighting drugs. They're involved in the speeding up the internet. They're involved in software to make American businesses more efficient. You have run ads and mailers talking about outsourcing jobs to India, but you neglect to tell people that those 5 companies created over 2,000 jobs in the United States. Those companies, in fact, pay salaries and other compensation at well above the national average. These are cutting-edge industries. They are, in fact, these companies, some of them will be our next Hewlett-Packards. They're growing rapidly. One of the companies, in fact, in the middle of this recession, has 2,000 employees, and they are looking to hire 500
Thank you, Lieutenant
more.
Governor. Our next question is from James.
Can I ask one question?
Sure, Bill, go ahead.
Did you personally sign off on bailout Blanche? Did you personally sign off on dollar bill and shady drug deals?
I definitely signed off on that piece, yes, sir, I did. I think it's important for people to know that, without a doubt, that these companies have lied to the public about the effect of their drugs, and he was on the board of that company when they did that.
Bill, to answer your question, regretfully, yes, I did sign off, and as a result of that, yesterday, I told my team to pull it down. Now, there's an accusation there. There's an accusation there that I have to address.
That's what,